my friends, and welcome! This month our plant is the sweet and juicy strawberry. And in today's video, we'll take a closer look to this wonderful plant, and together we will explore its leaves, flowers, and sweet berries. We'll also have a short walk around the garden to see how and where strawberries grow. And of course, we'll pick one of them along the way. So, let's enjoy the beauty of strawberries and then we'll draw them. Let's get started! Okay, we're starting a new summer month and a new plant. But before we begin, I want to invite you to visit a little garden where the strawberries grow. It looks like a small field full of rustling green leaves. Such a lovely and peaceful place. And let me tell you a little secret. I didn't film this video all at once. I really wanted to show you not only the berries but also the full strawberry plant with flowers, buds and fruit. But here's the thing. Strawberries bloom first and only after 2 weeks do the berries begin to grow. So you'll see me picking some flowers to take photos as reference. And yes, it was still chilly then. I'm even wearing a warm sweater. I gathered a small bunch of leaves and flowers, just enough to take some close-up shots for drawing later. Now, some time has passed and the flowers have turned into little berries. If you look around, most of the flowers are gone, but now the green strawberries are starting to ripen and turn red. You can already spot a few ripe ones. So exciting to find them in the field. I've picked a small box of juicy red berries, and now I finally have something to draw. And here are a few fun facts about strawberries. The garden strawberry, Fragaria ananassa, is a hybrid species that belongs to the rose family, Rosaceae. People love strawberries for their sweet taste, bright red color, and juicy texture. They are eaten fresh or used in jams, ice cream, chocolate, and many other treats. Let's take more reference photos and move to the next stage. Now, let's return to my studio. But before we start drawing, I want to share a few interesting things about the strawberry plant and how it grows. So, let's begin with the flower. Strawberry flowers are small and usually white, with 5 round petals arranged in a circle. They grow in little groups called clusters, and they are pollinated by insects like bees. Each flower has both male and female parts. These are called stamens and pistils. Because of this, the plant can produce fruit without needing another flower nearby. The most important part of the flower is the center, which is called the receptacle. After the flower is pollinated, this part slowly grows larger and starts to turn into the strawberry that we eat. If we check out plant classification chart, we'll see that strawberries belong to the Rosaceae family. This is the same family as roses and apples. After the flower has finished blooming and the petals fall off, something interesting starts to happen. The central part of the flower begins to grow and slowly turns into a strawberry. At first, it looks small and green, and over time it becomes bigger, redder, and sweeter. I even picked one unripe berry to show you what it looks like in the early stage. The fruit is still firm and green, but you can already see the tiny yellow dots on the surface. And here is a fun botanical fact. Even though we call them berries, actually strawberries are not true berries in the scientific sense. They are called aggregate accessory fruit. This means that the red, juicy part that we eat doesn't come from the plant's ovary like most fruits. Okay, let's take a closer look at the strawberry leaf. First, it grows on a long stalk called a petiole. Each leaf is made up of 3 smaller parts. This is called compound and trifoliate. The edges of the leaf have small teeth, so with these they are serrated. The shape of the leaf is oval or obovate, and the veins are easy to see. The leaves grow in a circle at the base of the plant. Now, here is a close-up of the leaf. You can clearly see the edge with its tiny teeth and many small veins. And there is one large central vein called the midrib, with many smaller veins branching out from it. Okay, now it's time for me to take several detailed photos for reference. Whenever I do this, I try to capture the plant from different angles and focus on the most interesting shapes and details. This helps me better understand the structure and makes the drawing more accurate and lively. Oh, I forgot to show you how I arrange the plant before I start drawing. I like to create a small bouquet using the leaves, flowers and fruits, almost like a little composition. To do this, I take a small container with water and place all the parts of the plant inside. This helps me plan the composition before I begin sketching. It doesn't work with every plant, but with strawberries it works perfectly. Let's start drawing. I'm heading back to my sketchbook to carefully plan the composition of this new illustration. Okay, I'll begin on this page where I have plenty of space to experiment and arrange the main elements. Right now, I have the real strawberry plant in front of me, along with all the close-up reference photos I took earlier. My first step is to create a loose sketch, just outlining the basic shapes and placement of the flowers, leaves, and berries. This rough sketch is important because it sets the foundation for the whole drawing. And in the next videos, I will take you step by step through the whole process of transforming this sketch into a detailed botanical illustration. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this drawing and found it inspiring. If you want to see the full detailed process, including every step from the first sketch to the finished illustration, you can find it on my Patreon in the Botanical Diary Club. Whether you're new here or already a member, I'm so happy to have you join me on this creative journey. See you in the next video and happy drawing!